What exists because humans are stupid? I work in a hospital, and a few years ago, we had a patient who was a heavy smoker. He was in the hospital for a serious lung issue, and the doctors told him he needed to quit smoking immediately. They even put him on a nicotine patch to help him quit. One day, I walked into his room and found him trying to smoke a cigarette. I told him he couldn't smoke in the hospital, and he said, "I'm not smoking. I'm just holding it." I told him he couldn't even hold a cigarette in the hospital, and he got angry. He said, "I have a right to smoke if I want to." I told him he was in the hospital because of his smoking, and he needed to quit. He said, "I don't care. I want to smoke." I told him he could smoke all he wanted when he got out of the hospital, but he couldn't smoke in the hospital. He said, "Fine, I'll just leave." He got out of bed and started to leave the room. I told him he couldn't leave because he was hooked up to an IV. He said, "I don't care. I'm leaving." He pulled the IV out of his arm and left the hospital. A few hours later, he came back. He had gone outside to smoke and he had collapsed. He was brought back to the hospital by ambulance. He was admitted to the ICU and he died a few days later.